splash.
Right. This is a splash zone. Any one of those dogs can splash both of us, so we get a duck in front of the TV. And actually right now you guys are shooting live. Trent Steele of Smoky Mountain Dock Dogs in the Maryland, Virginia area texted me yesterday, said he seen this live on TV, guys hanging a bumper for the EV, so people are watching this. Other club members see what's going on at other venues at all times.
Well, we're thrilled to hear about that because, of course, you're with the organizers, Dock Dogs, so you do this around the country several times a year, and you say you see folks travel from far and wide to attend these events.
Yes, you can see somebody, we can be doing a Seattle event, and somebody from New York can be there. They plan on it. They look on the schedule and they say, okay, these guys are having an event in September. If I'm around that way or family that way, if they're going that way, they check on what's the local or the closest venue that they may go to and have enjoying a couple of waves.
And it's an entertaining event. It really has so many facets to it. This is a lot more than just the dogs jumping. Can you kind of give us an overview of what happens during the 2 days?
Right. So we have maybe 5 different club members sometimes come to a national event or even other club member events. You got dogs with different personalities. People are bonding. This is more of a community than just something passing through. We have rules committees. It's very organized. Everybody stay in the loop and help other people out, not just during this, but also on personal help levels. People really get to know each other, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice community and it's good to get involved because it's a family friend sport. Youth, elderly, other people jump other people's dogs. They have fun jumps at some of the venues. So it's an all-around venue to just enjoy yourself with the locals and the people who follow it all year round.
Now, I'm interested to know, do the dogs compete just for barking rights, or is there a little change involved in this?
Well, it's cash rewards for other competitions, ribbons, and different prizes, but the competitors are more competing than their dogs. Their dogs are having fun. Any one of them can tell you that their dogs are well-behaved, well-trained, and they'll get here and go crazy as if they just want to protect this part. This is their pool and their dock, and nobody else can get on it.
We see that a lot in human behavior here at the Lake of the Ozarks.
Right, right. You're seeing it now, like some of the little dogs, they'll get a little testy. They can be as friendly as all outdoors around outside of this venue, but it's something about when they get here, this is their thing. I've been with them at the hotels, they're friendly, relaxed, but they get here and some of them won't stop barking, some of them are drooling, some won't come back out the water, so you see a lot of different things. It's very entertaining. Right, right. So you can either just use that whole dock. Some people play with their dog, some people get in that water, some people fall in and nobody fell in yet. So, you know, they're spotting it, they're real serious, they get to the edge trying to hold on to that post right there and they'll maybe fall in. That's very entertaining as well.
Yeah, it's a very entertaining event. Is there one particular category that's typically a fan favorite?
Fan favorite is the high jump, which is called extreme vertical, what we did last night. 3 venues, we call it big air, which is your distance jump. Speed retrieve is what we just had, which is your how fast your dog can swim and grab that bumper behind the 20-foot line. And the EV is how high your dog can jump. The record is 8 foot 3 inches. So that's very high. It'll be 8 foot out and 8 foot up, 8 feet 3. So that trajectory is like you got to jump up and out. And the ones that's taking over the sport is the Belgian Malinois. You get mostly labs. Any breed can do it, as you've seen some of those Jack Russells doing speed retrieve. Very tiny. They're fun to watch because it looks like they're flying. So those are 3 disciplines. The easiest is the distance jump. Second easiest is speed retrieve. And the third is the EV. Some dogs don't get, I got to go up there and jump up and get that. Especially we're using a particular type of bumper. White bumper with 2 black tape around it because of the vision of the dog. So they may be used to just going out of the little flappy toy, football, frisbee, wobbly toy. So they got to get used to that. As they continue to do it, then they'll find the techniques easy as well.
Now, this being the final day of competition here at Dog Days, what can we look forward to the rest of the afternoon?
Speed retrieve finals, 1 more distance jump, and you're going to see the best dogs compete that's been competing all weekend with the fastest times or the longest jumps. So it's going to be entertaining. You'll sit up there and watch people trying to tell their dog to stay. As soon as they turn around, the dog is creeping behind them. So it's entertaining to watch them on the dock, what each dog do, what's their different signal, and what kind of gestures they're giving up there. So it's going to be fun to watch.
We'll keep our eyes open. We haven't gotten wet yet, but we will join our viewers back here in the Splash Zone, right? On Lake TV at Dog Days Canine Cannonball.
We got plenty of dogs coming at you for this one and only speed retrieve qualifying round. We're going to take the top 6 dogs out of the 22 dogs we got here. And they'll be jumping in our finals coming up later on this afternoon. And then we are ready to go. Sorry for the hold up there, but let's get it started. How about Justin Thurman and his dog Aspen? They're going to be first up on the dock.
I'm Justin, this is Aspen. I've been doing dock dogs for 2 years now, and she's 2 years old, so she started when she was 6 months. And I'm a part of Mocan Dock. We're from Kearney. We came to Osage Beach last year as our second event, and she made it to finals, and we decided we liked it down here. The crowd's great. So we came down here, and we're gonna hope to jump big. I like this event a lot because it's on the lake, and the crowd's really good. They cheer us on, and they're all very
Set, go.
Next up, let's have Robert Warner and his dog Molly. Coming to us from Windsor, Missouri. And this competition here works pretty much the same as the big air does. Each of our competitors is going to get to take one jump. We'll go back up to the top of the order and let all the dogs jump for a second time. So they each get 2 qualifying jumps to try and make it into our finals. Coming up later on this afternoon.
Ready, set, go.
All right, there goes Molly. She was practicing earlier today. Her personal best, as I was talking with Robert, is a 10.7 something. And she's going to be pretty close to that, I think, with that run. Pretty close to a personal best for her. Let's have Debbie Ross and her dog Luke up on the dock right now. Luke is coming to us from St. Charles.
Ready, set, go. All right, we're going to have a no score for Luke on that one. He wasn't quite able to locate where the bumper was at. And that is why we give them all 2 tries at this. Next up, let's have Dakota and her dog Bo, the 1-year-old border collie, coming to us from Fort Scott, Kansas. I see Bo's got the bumper all dialed in. He sees it down there. Dakota will take him back to that 20-foot mark. You see, we have you guys up above there on the dock. We have a little box shaded in white. Ready, set, go.
Nice leap by Bo there off the end of the dock. Swimming those little legs off to get down there and pull that bumper down. And like I said, we do not stop the clock until both of those magnets come off of our speed retrieve apparatus down here at the end of the pool. 11.246. I see Peter and his dog Jenks are on the dock now. They're from Heron, Illinois. Another one of our black labs up there.
I saw Jenks practicing earlier. He's a pretty big jumping dog.
Ready, set, go.
And Jenks made his way down that dock very fast. Swimming, getting a little bit of extra push with his tail. You see that thing flopping and splashing in the water there? 8.044 seconds, so they're going to take over the lead right now with that run. Let's have Lori Carroll and her dog Gabby. They're coming to us from Rochester, Illinois. Another one of those lab varieties. This is a yellow one.
I'm Lori, and this is Gabby. We're from Springfield, Illinois. We started this about 4 years ago, and she jumped about 2 feet in the water, and that's about it. And then we started coming to all the events, and it's really kind of a big family event that you can bring your family and friends and meet new friends. And then she just progressed every year, going about a foot every year, and now she's up to about 16, 17 feet. So she likes it. We've gone as far as Kansas, probably about 3 or 4 hours away. The area of just being in the Ozarks, we've come here as a family on vacations for a long time. So just getting together with new friends and family with your dogs, and everybody loves being with their dogs. So it's a great event.
Ready, set, go.
Very nice jump for Gabby. Got down that dock very quickly. Got the pull. And I think that's going to be another one that's right around that 8-second mark. 9.682 seconds for Gabby and Lori on their first run. That'll bring us up to James Howard and his dog, Cricket. You got to check this dog out, folks. Cricket's a 6-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. We were practicing with her earlier, and she figured it out. So let's see if she can carry that over to the real competition here and get herself a score. There's little Cricket up on the dock. There you go. Come on, Cricket. All of our little dogs like this qualify in our lap dog division. That is for big air. Speed retrieve, they all complete in the same group. He's got to be, yeah, you got to be right at 20 feet. Between 20 and 22 is where you got to have them there, James. And this is Cricket.
Ready, set, go.
And look at Cricket fly, just tearing down that dock. Let's see if she can pull that bumper down at the end and get herself a good time. Oh, pull, pull, pull. Pull it up. There we go. We got it, finally. 13.477 seconds, so a very good run for Cricket's very first time. First in this group was Aspen and his dog, Justin. They're currently in second place in this group with an 8.740 first run.
Ready, set, go.
Coming in at 9.089 for their second run, so they'll keep their first round score. Let's bring up Robert Warner and his dog, Molly. Molly is looking to earn her.
Set, go.
As I was saying, Molly is looking to do all three disciplines. They competed in big air yesterday, extreme vertical yesterday, and now speed retrieve. Staying very consistent, 11.472 for their second round score. That'll bring us up to Debbie Ross and her dog, Luke. Luke jumped into the water last time, but he didn't come all the way down and grab the bumper, so he had a no score. So we're going to try to see if we can get Luke fixed up with a score this time. Get him a time at least. Get a starting point for him.
Ready, set, go.
There we go. Looks like she went back and had a little pep talker, Luke. He got it figured out this time, and that was a mighty good-looking run for Luke. Oh, I'm sorry, Debbie, but Luke had a false start on that one. Front paws were not in the dock, so that's good, or in the box up there on the dock. So that is going to result in a false start. Let's have Dakota and Bo up on the dock, please.
Ready, set, go.
First round score for Bo was 11.264 seconds. Coming in at 12.441 that time around, so they too will keep their first round score. Next up, let's have Peter and his dog Jenks, all the way from Heron, Illinois. Jenks has got it figured out. He's a fast dog. He's a good swimmer. So he is capable of getting down around that 7-second mark.
Ready, set, go.
A lot of speed down the dock by Jenks on that one. I see that tail creating a wake back there. Tail's just flying out of the water. It's like a rudder for him. They win a second round score of 8.825. So they'll keep their first round score of just over 8 seconds flat. Keep them in the lead for right now. Next up, let's have Lori Carroll and her dog Gabby, coming to us from Rochester, Illinois. 9.628 was their first run.
Ready, set, go.
A good looking jump by Gabby, getting way out into our cool blue pool. Good pull at the end. Both magnets coming off at the same time. Very consistent, right at that 9.609 mark. 9.609 for their second run. And finally in this group, our crowd favorite of the day so far, James Howard and that little Jack Russell Terrier that goes by the name of Cricket. 6 years old. They're from Fair Play. All right, folks. And again, this here is Cricket.
Ready, set, go.
And Cricket's little legs going like 100 miles an hour down the dock. Even faster when she gets into the water. Let's see if she can get a good pull on that bumper. Oh, just there she goes. She got it figured out. 14.535. So they'll stick with their first round score. All right, that'll move us on to Group 2. Group 2. All right, there's Jeremy and his dog, Manny. Jeremy was up helping doing the cadence for us. He was up there running the ready, set, go command. So, ready, set, go. All right, we'll go back and we'll give him a reset. As long as the dog does not jump into the pool, go after the bumper, we will let them go back and reset it one time. Ready, set, go. There we go. All right. Good job, Manny. Like I said, once these dogs start doing more than one event, or if they haven't done it too often, they know they got to jump into the pool, but they just can't figure out what you want them to do. And once they get that jump figured out, he just knows he's got to swim down there and grab that bumper. So let's have Rick and his dog Remy up there. Ready, set, go. Good looking jump by Remy. A lot of speed coming down the dock. This might be the team that takes over the lead right now. 8.044 is our current fastest time. And we do have a new leader, folks. 7.455 seconds for Rick and Remy. Let's give it up for them. There's a dog that goes by the name of John Wayne. Handled by Travis Mann. They're out of Summer. And John Wayne, I saw him practicing earlier. He's a pretty fast dog. He's got this system down. He's just up on the dock sniffing out all the other females that were up there earlier. Ready, set, go. Lots of speed getting down that dock. Good distance in the air. Made out for a short swim. Very, very close. Coming in at 7.476. All right, folks. This is Larissa McCarty and her dog Hershey. Hershey's a cancer survivor, folks. Has had chemotherapy. But unfortunately, the cancer has come back again. So he is going to need more chemotherapy treatment coming up. Ready, set, go. And as you can see, folks, Hershey is showing no signs of a dog that's battling cancer. 8.677 seconds for that team. Next up, let's have James Howard and his 2-year-old Jack Russell this time. Goes by the name of Deuce. Ready, set, go. Give him a little splash, Nate. Give him a little splash down here. Deuce. Oh, and unfortunately for Deuce, that's going to be a no jump, but isn't it fun to watch that little dog fly down that? Next up is going to be Stephanie Reed and her dog Cody. Cody is one of our older competitors this weekend, if you can tell by that white face on him. He is 10 years of age. Falls in our legend category. Dogs over 10 years are legends. Ready, set, go. And Cody, just like that, he's an old pro at this sport. They're out of Troy, Missouri. Good job by Cody. For the first round score for Cody of 9.612. That'll bring up Janelle Davidson and her dog Mocha. Ready, set, go. Good looking run by Mocha, turning her head to look and see who's cheering for her over there. All right, very nice score for Janelle and Mocha, 8.122 seconds. That's going to bring us up to Preston Barrow and his dog, Indy. They're out of St. Louis. Beautiful 3-year-old golden retriever is Indy. I have a 7-year-old at home that looks just like Indy, so I'm kind of partial to this breed. Ready, set, go. And Indy just couldn't wait to get loose. He wanted to get down there and grab that bumper. He knew exactly what he was here to do. Telling Dad, let me go. I want to go get it. Nice job. Way to go, Preston. There's a false start there for you, Preston. I got Nate down there kind of telling him what he needs to do next time around so he can get a good qualifying score for Indy. All right, we're going to go back up to the top of the order. We have Jeremy and his dog Manny up next. Jeremy and Manny back up on the dock, please. There we go. Ready, set, go. Run with him, Jeremy. Got to run with him. We're going to go back and get him a reset. So start our stopwatches one more time here. We get one reset if the dog does not jump in the water. Manny. Ready, set, go. Right here, Manny. Right here, right here, right here. Get him, Manny. Get it.
And that score was 21.299, Jeremy.
All right, that'll bring us up to Rick and Remy. They are your current leaders by only 0.2 of a second. Ready, set, go. Very good looking run for that team. Open up their time just a little bit, 7.439. That's enough to keep them in first place right now. John Wayne and Travis are on the dock right now. Your team that's currently in second place. Just 0.2 of a second separates first and second place. Ready, set,
Ready,
go.
set, go.
All right, Jeremy, if you can hear me up there, Jeremy, we're going to let you. All right, I see Larissa McCarty and her dog Hershey are back up on the dock from Independence.
Go. Ready, set,
Hey, Jeremy, if you can hear me up there, if you know how to turn that volume up. Dropping their score by over a half a second, 8.075 for Larissa and Hershey. Very good score, just over that 8-second mark.
ready, set, go.
Come on, Deuce. Deuce, down here. Deuce, 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 Deuce. Right here, buddy, right here. Come on, Deuce. Right here. Come on, Deuce. Right here, here you go. Nate's got to be doing. (21.206), 21 seconds. We'll give him 21 even for Deuce and James. I see Cody and Stephanie have made their way back up on the dock. Their first run was 9.612. Hi, Lucy.
Ready, set, go.
.34 run for their second round score, so they knocked off 0.3 of a second from their first round. Let's make way for Janelle Davidson and her dog Mocha right now. 8.122 was their first round score. Mocha looks like she is all ready to go.
Ready,
Janelle.
set, go.
take over the lead. I think Janelle, you'll like this one. 7.020. They are your new leaders. And it's the last dog in this group right now is going to be Preston and his dog Indy. They had a false start last time. Indy didn't quite have his both paws in the box, but he is determined to get that bumper. Ready, set, go. There we go. That's a good looking run by Indy. No problems that time around. Group 3, please begin lining up. Group 3, please begin lining up. We have Melanie, Paul, and Alice. First 3 in Group 3. Melanie, Paul, Alice. All right, Preston, good job. 8.771 seconds for you and Indy. 8.771. Here comes Wilbur. I see Melanie's already up on the dock with him. Believe it or not, folks, this little Boston Terrier went 18 feet yesterday in our big air competition. He just flies down that dock. Ready, set, go. Yeah, like I said, he just launches into that pool. He is one fast little dog in our big air competition. In our big air competition for the lap dog division, he is ranked number 3 in the world. That little dog right there, folks. Best of the best in the world. He's in the top 5, currently ranked at number 3 for all of our lap dogs. So that's pretty impressive. And they're from right up the road in Kansas City. 12.823 for their first round score. 12.823. Here comes Paul Donovan and his dog Shelby. They're from Florazant. Ready, set, go. Shelby looking like an old pro out there. Racing right down the dock. Pulling the bumper clean. Alice and Massey have already made their way up to the dock. Shelby's first round score was 9.247. Paul, you got that? 9.247. Ready, set, go. .5 seconds for Massey's first run. 17.5. I see Michael Kittinger and his dog Henry are on the dock. They're coming to us all the way from Prairie Village, Kansas. Ready, set, go. And here comes Henry, folks. Big splash. And under 7 seconds. Let's see how far under. How about a 6.698? Good job. Way to go there, Henry. Here's the dog that took second place in EV last night. This is Robbie Berger and his dog, Jack. They're from... Ready, set, go. Those two dogs looked almost identical until they hit the water. Coming in with a score of 7.648, so just about 1 second shy of that top spot. Up now is going to be Sally Payton and her dog, Echo. They are from Ellisville, Missouri. Ready, set, go. And Echo is going to make a run at that top spot right now. Very good looking run out of Echo. Very quick. Sally, I think you'll like this one. 6.971. 6.971. Just 3/10 off of first place with that run. You're right. Here comes Boone. Kimberly Tones, the 3-year-old Golden. They're out of Ashland. Ready, set, go. Here comes Boone, wasting no time getting down the dock. Good pull, fast swim. Boone's score coming in at 7.860. 786 for Boone. Let's have Melanie and Wilbur back on the dock from Kansas City. Wilbur, you got it? Ready, set, go. There we go. Wilbur got her dialed in that time. Come on, Wilbur. Go get it, Wilbur. Go get it. Coming in at 16.5 seconds, so they'll keep their first round score. Next up, let's have Paul and Shelby. 9.247 first round jump. Ready, set, go. Good job by Shelby. And they did 8.658 for their second round score. 8.658. Alice and Massey, looks like they're all set at the end of the dock there. Ready, set, go. Good job. Here we go, Massey. Come and get it, Massey. Come on, down here. $15.151. 15.151. And that'll bring up our current leader. Already got EV title. This is probably going to be your Iron Dog champion for the weekend. This dog you're looking at right here, folks. Michael Kittinger and his dog Henry. Second year of competition. And Henry has got it figured out. He's only 3 years of age, so he's in prime dog years right now. And if you're looking for a dog, folks, high energy like this, a lot of toy drive, love to swim. Ready, set, go. Yeah. Oh, and did he rip that bumper down? That's exactly what you want to see out of a speed retrieve run, folks. 6.756, so they'll keep their first round score of 6.6. Next up, Robbie Berger and Jack. Ready, set, go. And very consistent on their score. Third decimal spot, only 1/100th of a second off their first score, so 7.64. Second round score for Robbie and Jack. That's going to bring us up to Echo, who's handled by Sally Payton. One more dog in this group. Ready, set, go. And immediately following our speed retrieve competition here, folks, 6.981. 6.981. And that's going to bring up our final competitor, Kimberly Tones and her dog, Boone. That 3-year-old Golden Beautiful looking Golden up there. Set. Go. And Boone wasting no time getting down that dock. 7.86 was his first round score. 7.86. And he's already got that bumper tore off of there. I don't have my watch on. It's supposed to start at 1, but we're probably going to run behind on that somewhat. So once we get everything squared away, handles me know probably be at least a half hour from now. All right, sorry, Kim, but false start on that last one. All right, and that will conclude our speed retrieve competition here for the day. We'll go back and we'll figure out our top 6 competitors, and they will be in our finals.
And we're here with 2 people who epitomize the meaning of the Canine Cannonball. We have Mark Barrett with Dog Days Barn Girl and Donna Morris with Dogwood Animal Shelter. Mark, first of all, you kind of took a gamble on this event 5 years ago, and now it's become a family tradition.
It has. Has it been 5 years? No, it's been better every year. We got great weather this year, and we partnered up with the Dogwood Animal Shelter, I think 3 years ago, and it's just been growing and getting better every year.
And we were walking along, Donna, and someone came up and said, I want you to know I adopted this particular dog. And that has to make you both feel incredible.
It really does, yeah. That's one of the best things about coming out. Well, we get some dogs adopted, and we also get feedback. Those animals that have been adopted previously and the owners are happy and the dogs are doing great, or the cats, and we hear about it, and it makes us, it's gratifying. Great.
Mark, you fill a lot of human tummies here at Dog Days. Yeah. This event is about filling the stomachs of the pets in the lake area that have been abandoned or you're trying to put up for adoption. Let's talk about the tremendous task that is to feed those animals year-round.
It is. It's a pretty monumental expense to house and rehabilitate and feed and provide medical care for 250 to 300 animals all the time. We do adopt out and take in about 700 animals a year. We're doing a lot of work. A handful of people with the support of the community is amazing. And our volunteers that do one-on-one time with these dogs and cats are just incredible too. I can't say thank you to enough people. It's just, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without the support of all the volunteers and the businesses in this area.
Well, and in the Canine Cannonball, you get to do it with a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of entertainment, and a challenge. Mark, it has to make you feel good when people come up and say, the very first time my dog ever jumped was the very first Canine Cannonball, and we won't miss it. We're back every year.
Yeah, it's been great. We get a lot of return visitors, a lot of families that plan their vacations on when this event is. So it's really been a nice addition to our calendar for sure.
And proof that the lake is about family-friendly fun.
Absolutely, and yeah, we like to have it be a free event, and we love to see the kids having fun with the dogs here.
Well, we have a whole bunch of puppies that just won awards, and I think that we have to award you both for helping out the community, helping out our animals, and helping us all have a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We had an administrative or a clerical error that we did here back at the booth over there. So you're going to see 7 dogs jumping here in our amateur finals. All right, folks? We're going to have 7 dogs. Generally, we only have 6 dogs in each of the final rounds. But like I said, there was some clerical errors that we had set up back there. So we're going to have 7 dogs jump in our amateur finals. So that's, what the heck, it's one more dog to look at.
All right, we're ready. We're ready.
Okay, our first competitors in the amateur finals are going to be Savannah and her dog Jenks. I see movement back there at the back of the dock. That must mean Savannah and her dog Jenks are making their way up there. And that's a pretty good looking jump to start off our amateur finals here.
Got a jump of 17 feet, 10 inches.
All right, very good jump for a first round score. Remember, all of these dogs, in order to qualify, they had to jump under 18 feet. That's the top of the category. If you jump 18, that bumps you into the semi-pro division.
So the farthest jump you could have had in any of our qualifying rounds was 17.11, and that dog right there just went 17.10. So all of these dogs are going to have to step it up, that's for sure. Next up, let's have Taylor and her dog, Rocky. Come on, guys, let's hear it for them. They're a hometown team, Lake Ozark. Taylor's one of our junior handlers, as was Savannah, who you just saw up there with Jenks. We actually have 3 junior handlers in our finals here, so that's pretty impressive to see. 3 kids out there, 3 young ladies. Excuse me, 2 young ladies and 1 young man.
Got to jump a 15 feet 1 inch.
That'll bring us up then to Jimmy Wills and his dog Buster. Jimmy and Buster. Buster's 12 years old, folks. It means he qualifies for our Legend division. All dogs over the age of 10. At the end of the season, we have our World Championships. They can jump in a category all by themselves. Legends, as they're called. Any dog over the age of 10. And I see a few people that know what I'm talking about back there. Folks, when dogs get over 10 years of age, they start getting a little hard of hearing. So when you see Buster take off down that dock, you got to get a little bit louder for him. Here he comes. Very good looking jump out of Buster, the 12-year-old chocolate lab.
Got to score 16 feet 11 inches. 16-11.
So the log jam here, 15, 16, 17 feet. First 3 competitors all right at that mark. Next up, let's have Justin Thurman and his dog Aspen come to us from Kearney. What do you think about this, folks? All 7 of these dogs in our amateur finals, all from right here in Missouri. So the hometown state represented well in this amateur finals. I've seen these guys here with us all weekend jumping in just about every wave. This dog can pop a big one. I've seen the way he jumps. There we go, and the catch. Look at that, folks. He's showing off a little bit. Now, if you guys want to see that again, go to mylaketv.com. They're going to be rebroadcasting that at mylaketv.com, or you can pick up a DVD from Lake TV, Lake Media. But that was awesome. I think they got that on camera. Do you see that big boom down there, getting the close-ups on the dogs?
Got a monster score here of 17 feet 11 inches. 17-11.
Taking over the lead by just 1 inch. And remember, all my competitors out there, you too can get this video. Capture this moment for all time. Your dog in the finals. mylaketv.com. This is Larissa McCarty and her dog Hershey. You guys, I was talking about him earlier. This is a cancer survivor. Went through chemotherapy treatment. Cancer came back, so he's going to have to go back again here at some point for more treatment. Larissa and her dad Ray do have t-shirts back in Doc Dog Alley there. But I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know it from the way Hershey jumps. He's just like one of those 2 or 3 year old pups out there. And Hershey goes about 6 years and 3 months of age. So he's still getting down that dock pretty well.
First jump for them at 16 feet 5 inches.
All right, we've had nobody under 15 feet and nobody over 18 feet yet, so there's a log jam right in the middle of our pool there. Next up, here's a dog that can change things. Cricket, the 6-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. This little dog flies down the dock. And if they get a good takeoff at the end of the ramp, I'll tell you what, just the speed alone will propel this dog out past 17 feet. So keep an eye on Cricket here, folks. She is impressive for a Jack Russell Terrier. Her jumps, what she's done this weekend, would rank her in the top 10 easily in the world for lap dogs. And there was a pretty good looking jump where I'm sitting. She crashed in around that 17, 18 foot marker, right around where everybody else has been at, maybe a little bit farther.
A score of 17-5, 17-5.
Oh, and very close. All of them are sticking. Nobody wants to show their hand yet. Nobody wants to pull the big one out. We're going to give them all 2 jumps. We got one more competitor, Charlie Sprocket, handled by Cecily Lesko. They're from Lee's Summit. This is a 6-year-old golden doodle. Oh, you didn't bring the Charlie horse out. Oh, gonna change things up on us, huh? How do you get up there? Cecily's previous toy she was using with Charlie was one of those floaty tubes that you use in the pool. It's one of those straight floaty tubes with a horse's head attached to the top of it, a stuffed horse's head. When pigs fly is that bumper that she has there. She names all the toys for Charlie Sprocket. Charlie and Cecily have been great ambassadors. He's been jumping since he's been a puppy. They've been from East Coast to West Coast, north, south, all around. Have been to a lot of our national events. Seen them out in Ohio a few years ago. We met up in Dubuque, Iowa a few times. Charlie, like I said, is a great ambassador for the sport. He's been on TV, magazine covers. They got a whole scrapbook full of pictures and articles. All right, here's our final group, our final competitor in this group. Then they all get a second jump. Charlie Sprocket making a big old leap out there. He didn't want to get shown up by that little Jack Russell Terrier, so he better have gotten out over 17.5.
Got a score of 18 feet even.
Oh, and taking the lead by just 1 inch. There we go. Charlie Sprocket, he did not want to get shown up. Let's go back up to the top of the order now with Savannah and her dog, Jenks. Came in with a first round score of 17 feet 10 inches. So that was a good looking jump for that team. Like I said, they're right in the mix of that log jam up there. There we go. Jenks is into the pool, no problem.
Ten feet 1 inch. 10 feet 1.
All right, so that won't be good enough for them to take over first place. But we will move on to Jimmy Wills and his dog, Buster. They're out of Sunrise Beach. He's got the 12-year-old.
It's still Rocky and Taylor, Jared.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, I skipped right past Rocky and Taylor. Sorry about that, Taylor. I didn't mean to leave you guys out. Lake Ozark is where they're from. Taylor and Rocky's first jump was 15-1, 15 foot 1 inch.
Stand up on the wall. Stand up here on the wall.
And from where I'm sitting, folks, that looked like a really good jump out of Rocky there. I think she pulled out a good one for him that time. He was right at the end of the dock. He had a good leap into the pool. He was going real fast down the dock.
Let's
A
see.
score of 16 feet 3 inches, 16-3.
All right, good job, Taylor. They improved by over a foot on that jump, but not enough to take over the lead yet. Let's have Jimmy Wills and his dog Buster up. They can come on up to the dock now from Sunrise Beach. Again, Buster is the 12-year-old legend dog. He's up there jumping with all these dogs half of his age. The next closest dog is half his age. This would be the equivalent of grandma and great-grandma and grandpa out there jumping. Their first round score was 16-11.
Got a score of 17 feet 7 inches, 17-7 on that one.
So moving their way up the standings a little bit. That'll be good enough for third place as of right now. But we've got 4 dogs left that can say something about that. Up next is going to be Justin Thurman and Aspen, coming to us from Kearney. Another one of those labs. Their first jump was 17-11, inch shy of the lead, so they got to get just over 18 feet or all the way out to 19 to take over first. So you guys know what to do. You guys all been watching here long enough. When Aspen starts tearing down that dock, that's when you got to get it going for them. Almost had to catch that time. I saw his jaws snapping at it.
Got a score of 16 feet 1 inch, 16-1.
All right, so they're going to keep that 17-11 they had first time around. Right now, it's still good enough to be in second place. On the dock now should be Larissa McCarty and her dog Hershey. There they go. Oh, sorry, Larissa. They were probably waiting for me to call them up there. Hershey won't. And I think Larissa and her dad still have plenty of those T-shirts back there, which all the proceeds go to his cancer treatment. But right now, Hershey's saying, we got business to take care of. I want to get in the top 3 in this finals. Let's see if we can get him up there over that 17-foot mark this time. Get in the mix with those other 3 dogs that are at that area. And it looks like Hershey did pull out a pretty good jump on his second time around. Like I was saying earlier, folks, a lot of these dogs know they've gone through this all weekend long. They know when the finals are coming up, and they pull out their best jumps for you.
Got a score of 17 feet 1 inch, 17-1.
Oh, so very close, so very close. That'll be their best jump, though, of the finals.
There you go.
Team up now is going to be James Howard and his dog Cricket. They're currently sitting in third place at 17 feet 5 inches. They want to get in the mix. They got to step it up by about 7 inches here. That'll be a log jam right at the top of this division with just 2 dogs left. Cricket and Charlie Sprocket. Charlie is the leader right now. So actually, Cricket's the only one that can take over the lead. Good looking jump.
Got a score of 15 feet 8 inches, 15-8.
All right, so they'll keep their 17.5 from first time around. That should be good enough for fourth place if I'm correct. I'll do my math later. We'll let Charlie Sprocket have a victory jump here This is going to be your winner. Come up to the dock right now. They already had an 18-foot jump. Nobody left to beat them. So let's have Charlie Sprocket and Cecily up there. We'll give them one jump. We'll give them a score. See if they can get up there even higher than 18 feet even where they started. She's gonna do a little. What kind of throw was that, Cecily? Can I have all my semi-bros dogs to the back of the dock, please? We should have Pam handling Bella, Sally and Echo, Jeremy and Manny, you're in third. Preston and Indy will follow them. Then we got Scott and Hunter, and rounding out is going to be Kim and Boone. Semi-pro, please make your way to the back of the dock.
That last score was 15 feet 2 inches.
All right, good job. Congratulations, and good luck to the rest of our competitors here in this next round. Are you guys all ready to start with semi-pro right away?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, let's have Pam, Wallace, and Bella up there on the dock. They've been jumping with us all weekend. They're from right here in Osage, folks. Come on, hometown team. Only one in this group from right here in the area, so we got to put it out for them. 5 teams from Missouri in this group and 1 team from Nebraska here. We do have 3 golden retrievers and 3 Labradors going at it, so we're going to find out what is the better breed here today. In our semi-pro finals. First up is going to be one of our labs. They're going to have a starting number for us here. And there goes Bella making the first leap of our semi-pro finals. I see she's looking for her toy. Where did it go? Pam and Bella's first round score is going to come in at what?
18 feet 8 inches. 18 feet 8 inches.
All right, good start for our semi-pro division. Right now, Sally Payton and Echo are up on the dock, coming to us from Ellisville. Another one of the lab varieties. We'll have the 3 labs jump first, and then we'll have the 3 goldens. Like I said, this is a dog fight right out here between the 2 breeds. We got 3 of each of them. And don't forget, coming up later on tonight, folks, Dog Days here is going to be having more live entertainment going on this evening. Whoa, that was a pretty good looking jump. Echo is way up there. She was going fast, almost tore that bumper right out of the hand as it flew through the air. A lot of speed coming down the dock, so that should result in a pretty good leap.
Got a score of 20 feet 2 inches on that jump. 20 feet 2.
Stepping it up very nicely. Let's have Jeremy and his dog Manny making their way up there. They were one of our Iron Dog competitors. He didn't quite make the top 3, but he was a participant in all 3 of our disciplines this weekend. So they've been here jumping all weekend, Jeremy and Manny. This is the same format we got as the amateurs. We'll let each of the dogs take their first jump, get them all back in line, and have them come up for their second go round. Right now we're on the 3rd dog in this group of 6. And I don't know what Jeremy did to Manny, but I think he broke him this weekend. He didn't want to jump earlier in our speed retrieve competition. Now we can't even go off the dock and do big air. What the heck's going on down there, Jeremy? You make the finals with him, semi-pro, and now your dog's going to get a no jump? Come on, let's go, Manny. Let's go, buddy. You got to get out there. You can't make the semi-pro finals and then not have a no jump. There we go.
Got a jump of 14 feet 5 inches on that one. 14.5.
We've got a couple of tables on the lower deck over here. All right, we're going to get Preston Indy set back up there on the dock. A nice looking jump out of Indy.
Got a jump of 18 feet 5 inches. 18.5.
Good enough for third place so far, but we got 2 dogs left to go. Up next, another golden retriever coming to the dock. Hunter, handled by Scott Byrne. They're out of Waterloo, Nebraska. The only out-of-stater competing in this group. You still got to cheer for him, though, even though he's from Nebraska. There we go. See, this crowd isn't that way. Who knows? Maybe they don't like Nebraska. They're just golden retriever fans like I am. All right. The farthest jump so far is 20 feet 2 inches. I know Hunter's got it in him. Come on, folks. Oh, and that would have taken over the lead easily. Scott, you would have easily taken over the lead with that jump about 1.5 feet early. I saw it right where he leapt from. There's about 1.5 feet of green before he left the end of the dock.
Got a jump of 20 feet 8 inches. 20 feet 8 inches.
I didn't mean to scare you. It's still good enough for first place, though. That was your leader right there, folks. One more dog, and then we'll let them all go back up and have their second try at it. Here's the final golden retriever of the group. The 3-year-old that goes by Boone, handled by Kimberly Tones. They're out of Ashland. I see our fabulous Go Fast boat is back out there. All right, on the dock right now, we've got Kimberly Tones and Boone. Kimberly knows what's at stake here. She's getting Boone positioned just where she wants him before she turns him loose. All right, folks. Get it going when you see him tearing down that dock. Come on. All right. You see that little leg kick in the middle of the air there? He thought he could actually grab that bumper yet. That's how determined he was to grab a hold of that. He had that little leg kick to try to keep him up there in midair a little bit longer. That might have been the difference. Push him out past that 21-foot mark.
Got a first jump for them at 22 feet 4 inches.
There you go, folks.
22-4.
There's your leader right there. Boone's going to do a little thank you to the crowd. So we'll give all 6 of these dogs one more try to top that 22-foot 4-inch mark right there, just thrown down by Boone and his handler, Kimberly Tones, out of Ashland. Let's have Bella back on the dock with her handler, Pam. Hometown team from right here in Osage.
And don't forget, folks, if you're watching this right now, you can go home and watch a rebroadcast of this event on your local Lake TV affiliates. All their stations they have here around the area, they're going to be rebroadcasting this on mylaketv.com. Or you can go to that same website if you'd like to pick up a DVD copy for yourself to take home. Maybe as a training tool for your dog, get him started in this Doc Dog Canine Cannonball competition. Bella doesn't care where that bumper's at. She just runs down the dock and jumps in, finds the bumper when she gets into the pool. 18 feet 8 inches with her first jump.
Got a second jump of 16 feet 9 inches, 16.9.
So that 18.8 will be good enough to hold them in 4th place right now. Up next, though, is going to be Sally Payton and her dog Echo, the lab from Ellsville. They're currently sitting in 3rd with that jump just over 20 feet. 20 feet 2 inches to be exact. They got to stretch it up and get around that 21-foot mark to take over 2nd place. And if they want 1st, they're going to have to be flirting with that 23 marker you see out there on the pool. And since we can see them all so well down there, some of you guys that might have just arrived, our current world record big air competition is 29 feet 3 inches. So way out there, just shy of that 30-foot marker. A dog actually jumped and his tail, that's where his tail landed in the pool, just over that 29 mark. Oh, and it looks like they might have had a little slip there at the end of the dock, or just a little wiggle. So that's going to take off a little bit of distance for them.
Got a score of 19 feet 1 inch, 19 feet 1 inch.
So they'll stick with their first round score of 20 feet 2 inches. Like I said, that keeps them in 4th place currently. Up next is going to be Jeremy and Manny out of Blue Springs. Manny had a very impressive first round jump of 14 feet 5 inches. He was a little thrown off by what Jeremy was doing up there on the dock. We couldn't get him to get a good run down, so we're going to give them their second try here. See if they can throw down a jump around that 22-foot mark to get them back in there, down that 20-foot mark, I should say, to at least get them back in the mix. Anything over 20 would be a bonus for them. And I don't know what that was going on with Manny. Even watching him from up here, I can't tell what he's thinking. He's got that bumper eyed up, but for one reason or another, he just does not want to run down that dock and go get it. Jeremy, I think he wants you to jump in first. That's what I think. I think he wants you to jump in there first, Jeremy. All right, and we do give all of our competitors, even in the finals here, we give them 1 minute and 30 seconds. Come on, Manny, get out there. Let's go. Go get it, Manny. Go get it. We give them 1 minute and 30 seconds on the dock before they time out. There we go. Oh, I see what it is. Manny likes to wait just till the bumper gets all the way to the end of the other end of the pool so that he can take his time and swim the whole length there and swim all the way back. And I got it figured out now.
Got a score of 15 feet 7 inches, 15.7.
And both of those jumps, Jeremy, that'll keep you right there solidly in that 6th position. And here's Indy back on the dock. He looks like he is ready to go. And the one thing you'll notice about those golden retrievers is he was just in the water about 5 minutes ago, and look at how dry his coat looks already. Hey, it looks like he got blown dry now between the jumps there. Indy and Preston made it out to 18 feet 5 inches first time around. That's got them sitting in 5th place right now, if I'm correct. Yes, in 5th place right now. They got to step it up by about 4.5 inches to get into that 3rd place spot. Yeah, there you go. Toss the ball back in. Point to it for him. If you're on the side of the pool, just point to the ball out there. He should be able to find it. All right. There's Indy making his way back. It looks like he's getting tired. He's been here jumping with us all weekend. Oh, yeah.
Got a score of 18 feet 7 inches, 18-7.
All right, stepping it up by 2 inches, but just shy of 18.8 to take over 4th place. So they're going to be right there at 5th place for that team. All right, and if I've calculated this correctly, we got 2 dogs left. 3rd place through 6th place are already decided. All we got to do is hash it out with these big Goldens right here that are left. Hunter and Scott up on the dock right now. They are in 2nd place. First round jump was 20 feet 8 inches. They got to go 2 feet farther in order to take over the lead. So we'll see what kind of chat they had back there between jumps, see if they got a game plan together, what they need to do. Can I have all my pro finals dogs to the back of the dock? We got Katrina up first, Lindsay, David, and Michael, our 4 pro dogs that will be jumping. So come on, folks, this is the last dog, last chance right here to set that mark over 23 feet. And Hunter did not disappoint. He was going to make Boone jump for every inch of that jump they had first time around, so we'll see. This is going to be close, very close, folks.
Got a score of 22 feet 8 inches, 22-8 on that one.
There you go, your new leaders by 4 inches. I told you it was going to be a dogfight. And your final competitor at the K9 Cannonball in the semi-pro division is going to be Kimberly Tones and her dog Boone. The only team left that can take the title away from the team from Nebraska. All right, I see Kimberly down here at the end of the dock. I know that Boone is already set way back there at the other end. So come on, folks. Final time you get to see any of our semi-pro dogs. Let's see what kind of jump we can get out of Boone for his last try here. Here he comes. And he had a very nice leap. Way out past that 20-foot mark. Flirting with that 23, I'm guessing.
Got a final jump of 22 feet 6 inches, 22 feet 6.
Oh, and coming up just 2 inches shy. So there you have it, Kimberly and Boone. They're going to be our second place winners in the semi-pro division. Let's give it up for Scott and Hunter right there under the Budweiser sign over there. First place semi-pros, 22 feet 8 inches. Good job, guys there. Very impressive jumping. Like I said, folks, that one was a dogfight right down to the very end. There he is. There's Hunter up getting his props. Way to go, buddy. Look at him looking around going, what are you guys looking at? All right, let's get all our pro dogs lined up.
Hunter's really loving the view up there in Dad's arms like that. He thought that was awesome. He got to check all you guys out from a human's point of view. All right. Can I have Katrina Lindmeyer and her dog Lucy up to the dock, please? Coming to us from St. Peter's, the 7-year-old lab. 3 teams from Missouri here in our pro finals and 1 team from Kansas. And that is a very impressive jump to start off our Big Air Pro Division Finals here at the K9 Cannonball at the Dog Days Bar and Grill here on Lake Ozark.
Got a first jump of 23 feet, 11 inches, 23-11.
Setting the bar very high here in our pro category. And just in case you're wondering why we only have 4 dogs in the pro finals, we did have 6 dogs that qualified, but due to prior commitments and travel arrangements, some of our competitors did have to leave before the finals, and that does happen occasionally with some of our competitors. They, you know, it's not all about winning for these teams, a lot of them out here. They just like to come out and compete and know that they made the finals a lot of times, so that's the reason why we've only got 4 dogs here in our pro finals. We did have 6 qualifiers, but like I said, 2 of them, due to either other commitments, personal or family, or just travel, they were not able to make it. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have a look at 4 good dogs here. Lindsay Davidson and Mocha. Is that who we got up next, Lindsay? Even our pro dogs have these kind of issues sometimes. Yes, if the dog does not jump, they can retrieve the toy. We can bring that back for them. We will give them a reset. All right, I guess we didn't have to retrieve it back for her. She'll jump anyways. She knows it's out there yet.
You have a jump of 15 feet even on that one, 15 even.
And that is something that occasionally happens. It's been hot out here all weekend. A lot of these dogs have jumped plenty of times. You get to the finals on Sunday and they just say, Mom, Dad, I'm too tired. Or it's just, I'm going to jump when I want to jump. And there's nothing you can do about it. As the old saying goes, folks, dogs will be dogs. David Fox and Sonny. Let's have them on the dock right now. David Fox and his dog, Sonny, coming to us from Floresant.
Four. James says there's only 4 once somebody went home. You could Facebook it to Mary. You could print it out.
All right, folks, you know what to do. When Dave gets to the end, there you go. Oh, that was a very big leap, folks. I'm sitting here right at the 22-foot or 24-foot mark, and I'm way up here high, but I'll tell you what, that looked pretty impressive. That's going to be flirting with that 23-11 that was thrown down by Katrina and Lucy.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of height out of that dog.
Yeah.
26 feet even, 26 feet even.
There you go, folks. I told you, I was sitting right at this 24-foot marker, and it looked like he cleared that to me easily, and he did, according to our judges, so there you go. But wait, folks. Michael Kittinger and his dog Henry are on the dock. Here's the team from Prairie Village, Kansas. They have got an armload of ribbons so far, a lot of first place trophies, whole bunch of personal bests. They're going to have another one.
Jared, after Henry, we have a right-in. Nathan and his dog Kona are going last.
Got it. So we did find one of our final qualifiers. Good thing we got them here. We'll run Kona up next. But right now it's time for Henry. He had a personal best in qualifying of 26 feet 2 inches. So this is a dog that is capable of flying out and taking over the lead here again. All right, guys, these guys do it all the same way. They get him revved up. Here he comes. Henry had so much speed coming down there going past Michael that the throw was just a little bit behind him. You see him do that head turn back towards us here in the crowd. Didn't have a lot of height, so it's going to take off some on the distance.
Got a jump of 23 feet 1 inch. 23 feet 1 inch.
Nonetheless, still a very impressive jump out of that team. Let's bring the dog Kona up there. Oh, and he's got a Frisbee on the dock he's going to throw. With this kind of wind, this is going to be something to see. Got to get that Frisbee right out there in the middle of the pool. Take advantage of every inch of the jump that Kona throws down. The thing about those floppy discs like that, if that wind takes them a little left or a little right, the dog is going to follow it. And I think these guys have done this a couple of times. We're still going to get a good jump out of them. Oh, yeah. Nothing to it. He's got that Frisbee throwing down in the wind pretty good. Right in the middle of the pool. Kona was following right behind it.
Got a jump of 23 feet 1 inch. 23 feet 1.
Staying right there with Michael and Henry. A log jam for third place. Tied at third place right now with that jump. Back up to the top of the order with Katrina and Lucy. They threw down a big jump just shy of 24 feet. So they got to add 2 feet to their first jump to get them up there in contention with the top two high flyers, or top one dog at 26 even. Was where David and Sonny came in. Here she comes. Almost had the grab. The bumper was positioned perfectly right at the top of her nose as she was flying through the air. Had the dock dog pose going on, as we call it.
Got a score of 23 feet 1 inch. 23-1.
Oh, so they had that 23-11 first time around. That's going to be good enough to keep them in second place right now. Up next is going to be Lindsay Davidson and her dog Mocha from Green Valley. Mocha had some issues on the dock on her first jump, so she got a score of 15 feet even. But we know, because they made the pro finals, they're capable of jumping over 22 feet. Lindsay's making her way to the front of the dock now. Going to keep Mocha positioned back there when she turns her loose. Come on, folks. Let's get her going. Oh, Mocha's got, okay, Mocha's ready to go now. I see when they start breaking like that, that means, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. Mocha's got her game face on this round. She don't want to be sitting there with a 15-foot jump in the pro finals as her best one. Here we go. Oh, Mocha. You made me look bad even up here. What's going on? There, maybe she's just working that clock back there on the dock. There we go.
Score of 18 feet even. 18 even.
Not enough to get them out of the top or into the top three, so they're going to finish in 5th place with that jump. 5th place. Up next, your current leader, David Fox and his dog Sonny, that 3.5-year-old yellow lab, had a spectacular first round jump, 26 feet even. There was only one jump all weekend that went farther than that. 26 feet 2 inches was our top jump so far this weekend. But all three of these competitors that are left are capable of going over that. So we need some crowd noise behind these dogs when they take off. Only 3 left, folks. You got a little bit left in ya. I still got some voice in me, and I've been doing this all weekend long. So you guys got enough to cheer for 3 more dogs, don't you? All right, I hear a few people clapping down there with me yet. That's what we like to hear. All right. Oh, another spectacular leap out of Sonny. Just a jump to solidify that 26 he had first time around. He's like, I know I can get out there close again.
Got a jump of 25 feet, 11 inches, 25-11.
You got a pretty good eye from way up here, huh? Within 1 inch. I knew it was close. There you go, folks. Just wanted to prove that first one wasn't a fluke for him. Make both of these last 2 dogs think a little harder. Right now, Michael and Henry coming to the dock. Coming to us from Prairie Village, Kansas. Henry qualifies as a mixed breed because they're not really sure of his family bloodlines. I personally think he has a little bit of golden retriever in him. I know there's some lab mixed in there, obviously, but looking at his tail and his legs there, I would think there's a little bit of golden, those long skirts he's got. So let's see what kind of jump they can throw down for their final one here. Let's get wound up for him, folks. Come on, get him going here. Come on, Henry. Oh, and he was flying, I'll tell you that. He did not have a ton of height through the air, but he definitely had a lot of speed. Hit perfectly at the end of the dock. He was right there within 1 or 2 inches of the end of that green AstroTurf.
The jump was 26 feet, 4 inches, 26.4.
And another personal best for them. They jumped 26.2 earlier for a personal best. There you go, another personal best for that team. Keep an eye on them in the next couple of years, folks. That dog threw down all personal bests in all 3 of our events this weekend. So that dog is just coming into his own, getting very, very comfortable on the dock. Love seeing the big crowds out here. He is an entertainer. And our final team on the dock right now, Kona is the black lab. All the way out to 23 feet 1 inch first time around. But we've had 2 dogs hit that 26-foot mark. And Kona's the last chance qualifier right here to crack that spot. They are in the top 4 right now. Let's see if they can move up at all.
Got a score of 22 feet, 11 inches, 22-11.
Gonna be good enough for 4th place for those guys. So let's hear it for all of our Dock Dog competitors. Thank you guys for coming out, being here with us this weekend. We had a great time here at Dog Days.
Alrighty, folks. Iron Dog participants. These are dogs and competitors that have participated in all 3 of our disciplines: speed retrieve, big air, and extreme vertical. So we like to do a little presentation for these groups here because it is a tough job to get your dog to be able to do all 3 of these events. So we want to bring these top 4 competitors up in each group. We'll have a little presentation for them. We'll start out with the Warrior division. Jeremy, are you back there yet, buddy? Come on up here, Jeremy. Jeremy was 4th place. Unfortunately, all he gets out of the deal is a participation ribbon.
but it's still an Iron Dog feather in his cap. So here you go, buddy. Okay, and coming in third place in our Iron Dog Warrior division, third place is going to be for Robert Warner and his dog Molly. Come on up here, Robert. Good job. These guys, this is the first time they've ever competed in an Iron Dog event. They've only been doing this 2 years, and look at that's what they get to take home with them. Good job. Second place in our Iron Dog Warrior division is going to be Justin Thurman and his dog Aspen. Come on up here. There's Aspen. There you go. And our first place ribbon for the Warrior division is going to be Kimberly Tones with that beautiful Golden Retriever Boone. Here you go, Kimberly. Thank you. Good job. There you go. We have 2 divisions of Iron Dog. This is the Warrior division. And since we've had so many participants competing in our Iron Dog competition, meaning all these competitors that are now doing 3 events, we've actually made 2 different categories for the Iron Dog. Next up, we're going to have our top 3 in the Titan division, which is the best of the best right here. Third place in Iron Dog Titan is going to be Robbie Berger and Jack, but I do not think they are here. Robbie Berger and Jack, I didn't think they were here earlier, so. Second place is going to go to Janelle Davidson and her dog Mocha out of Grain Valley, Missouri. Here you go, Janelle. Good job. And your number 1 dog overall for this weekend so far had a big air jump of 26 feet 2 inches. Extreme vertical, our dog jump, they went all the way up to 6 feet 10 inches. And they're the number 1 qualifier in our speed retrieve competition for our finals coming up here in about 15-20 minutes. Let's have Michael Kittinger and his dog, O. Henry. Come on up here. Here you go, Henry. Good boy. Good boy. There you go, folks, your top 6 qualifiers in our Iron Dog competition. Let's give it up for them one more time.